Trooper Joe Sanchez, I believe, on the phone with us right now. Trooper Sanchez, can you hear us?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Tell us what you got out there and what it is like out there right now for motorists.
Well, what we have out there is a mess right now, and motorists traveling southbound on the Turnpike are going to face some major traffic delays. We do have the Turnpike closed before 152nd Street due to that rollover tanker, fuel tanker, that's on fire. Miami-Dade rescue fires out there trying to put out the fire as we speak. But right now we are bleeding off the traffic, getting people off before the exit so we could try to, get the traffic moving. Northbound traffic is moving at this time, but southbound we do have it completely blocked off. Safety is number one. We do have investigators out there. We're working with FDOT. Once the fire is off, we'll start the process of cleaning up. And let me just tell you, this is going to take a while, so just make sure that the motorists do get the message. Try to avoid southbound traffic on the Turnpike this morning.
Trooper Sanchez, I know that the driver of this truck is being treated for injuries. Believe it or not, he is not severely injured, but has he said, was he cut off? Was he going too fast? And I know that they're looking just to put out the fire right now, but when the call came in, is there any indication of how this may have happened?
Well, thank God he's all right. He did require some assistance, but he's going to be fine. It could have turned out could have been worse than what happened, but right now we have an officer out there. I don't have that information right now. The number one issue right now is to try to put that fire out as quickly as we can. We have to get FDOT engineers to go out there and inspect the roadway, see if there's any damage, structural damage to the roadway, and once we do that, then the cleaning process starts. We activated risk. That means that we're ready to go in and clean up the roadway and open it as quickly as possible so people can get to where they're going, whether they're going to work or they're going down to the Keys for vacation to visit family members. Our responsibility is to, not only investigate this accident, which we will, but to open up the roadway as quickly as possible.
Trooper Sanchez, stay with us right now. If you are wondering why they're not putting it out, Miami-Dade is reloading their foam truck right now from other trucks in the area. And Trooper Sanchez, what's interesting is that you all, and we all know, they put the hazardous materials placards on the outside of those tankers.
Yeah,
so that
the markers. They clearly indicate what the vehicle is carrying. We all have manual books in our patrol cars and also in our computer, and we're able to look at it and find out exactly what it is. I'm unable to see it because I'm not out there, but I've reached out to the officer that's out there to try to get that information for you. But those markers clearly will indicate, and not only for our information, but also it helps the firefighters to be able to bring in whatever chemical is needed to combat the fire.
And as we talk to Trooper Joe Sanchez, you can see they have reloaded and they are putting foam back onto that tanker as we speak on the Turnpike. And Trooper Sanchez, I am told right now that traffic is backed up 4 miles in each direction. So what is your advice to motorists today? I-95 was a mess yesterday. Today it's the Turnpike. Would you believe, on your professional experience, that the Turnpike in this area might be shut down for the rest of the day?
Well, once again, I can't speculate as to what time or how long it's going to take us to open up the roadway. Our commitment is to open up the roadway as quickly as possible, but once again, our responsibility is safety to the motorists. We need to work with other agencies on this, not only Miami-Dade Fire, but with FDOT, and they're the ones that are going to go out there and inspect the roadway and give us the thumbs up to open it up. I can tell the motorists that, to assist us in avoiding traffic southbound on the Turnpike at this time, and once again, we will do everything within our power to work with other agencies to open up the roadway as quickly as possible.
Trooper Sanchez, this is way beyond cleaning this up and washing this stuff down. Tell us, in your experience, DOT now has to come out, and this was an extremely hot fire. At least one lane, or at least where that truck is, you may have that lane shut down until they make repairs for 24 hours. Is that the case in these type of fires?
Once again, I can't speculate on that. I can tell you that if looking at it, and once the fire is put out, we'll start cleaning the roadway. We might open maybe 1 or 2 lanes Once again, our priority is safety, and once again, opening up the roadway as quickly as possible. Yesterday's accident on I-95, which closed I-95 almost 5 to 6 hours, it was a fatal accident. It was a crime scene of the entire northbound traffic of I-95. Our responsibility is to go out there and investigate, not only to protect the scene of the crime, but also to protect the scene of the accident and investigate it. Today we're faced with this challenge. As you can see, firefighters are out there working very hard to put this fire out. And once they're able to do that, then the process starts. And that process starts with investigating exactly what happened, interviewing the drivers, interviewing witnesses, and then the process starts of cleaning the roadway and making sure that the roadway is safe so motorists can continue to travel on that road.
As we speak, are your troopers diverting people, or people who are stuck there going to be able to turn around? Is that part of the process here?
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, we're sending more troopers to the scene to try to get the as far south as we can, north on the southbound traffic, to try to divert people, even if we have to go back to Burke Road or Kendall and Corway and start diverting people off of the highway. They're just going to have to take other roads at this time. And I'm sure that anyone who's seen this can realize that, southbound Turnpike is going to be closed for quite some time. I just can't tell you exactly. Is it going to be 3 hours, 5 hours, all day? That decision is not made by us.
Trooper Sanchez, thank you as always for joining us, and be safe out there. And please keep us posted, if you will. You are looking, Constance,